The UC women head into Saturday's matchup against ECU in the midst of a 4-game win streak. Joined now by head coach Jamelle, Elliot, and a lot of good vibes, a lot of energy around this program right now. Your team's been playing very well lately.
You know, we're happy with the results we're getting. You know, we've been practicing extremely focused. Everybody's been getting better every day. I'm happy to see that it's starting to pay off for our leaders and the guys that's working hard. But, you know, we still have a long season to go. You know, we still have practice today that we want to get better at and prepare for ECU. So, you know, I'm extremely happy where we are, you know, and I just want us to continue to stay motivated, to continue to get better every day and continue to have fun doing it.
It has been a lot of fun here over the last couple weeks. You're coming off a performance against SMU on Tuesday that I felt was really your team's best overall performance of the season, and it seemed like the defense you established early in the game really was the big thing that got you going.
Yeah, you know, SMU, you know, they're an extremely, you know, big team. You know, they have long wings, they have long posts inside. I was happy with the way we was able to keep the ball out of the paint. You know, we out-rebounded them for most of the game. I thought that was a huge goal that we almost achieved. I think they got 3 or 4 extra rebounds down the stretch, but, you know, it all started with our defense. You know, we was able to get some easy offensive baskets off our defense. You know, we were focused in defensively, and that was a really good win for us at home, and now on to the next.
Coming up against ECU here on Saturday. One thing we've been talking about all season, and I feel like it's been an even bigger improvement here as of late, has been the bench play from your team. That has been a huge ingredient for success.
You know, hopefully the early season exposure and experience that they got, you know, playing in our non-conference, like my goal was to give them some confidence, you know, to be able to play with the starters in practice, in games early on in the season. You know, Angel had a little bit of a tweak with her ankle, but now she's back 100% and she's able to give us some really good minutes, especially on the defensive end of the floor and rebounding the ball. You know, I would like her to be more offensive minded. Hopefully that'll come. But, you know, Nakira had a great game against SMU. Antoinette's given us some really good minutes as another ball handler out on the floor. And then the main thing is our starters are really setting the tone, you know, on both sides of the floor with their energy, with their effort to start the game. And it's giving our bench a chance to get some confidence when they do go out on the floor because, you know, they're not out there, you know, to bring us back from being down. You know, it's just a matter of once we sub you in, you maintain the effort and the energy out there, and they've been able to do that and also be some productive for us and score points, rebounds, and some different things that show up in the stat sheet.
And talking about things that don't show up in the stat sheet, some of the intangibles of this team, you've been winning these tight battles down the stretch, and I imagine that has to give you a lot of confidence going forward. I remember after the Memphis game, you said, you know, you looked in the eyes of your team and you knew they were ready to go.
You know, we talk a lot about the 50-50 balls, you know, the diving on loose balls, the energy, you know, that gets a team going, the things that don't show up in the stat sheets. And, you know, to their credit, they bought into that. You know, they know how important that is, even though it doesn't show up. You know, everybody in the locker room knows how important it is, and that's what we concentrate on. You know, Chelsea Warren, for example, you know, she does so many things to help the guards out defensively and talking and doing different things in addition to scoring and rebounding for us. So, you know, everybody plays their part, you know, to the best of their ability, whatever that part is, whether it's, you know, scoring or rebounding or being that emotional energy player on the bench. So I'm happy everybody's bought in, and we're getting some really good results these last 4 games, and now it's on to ECU, you know, coming in, a dangerous team that we're not going to take lightly. We're going to prepare for just like any other team, and hopefully we'll have the same result.
It'll be a good one here, 2 o'clock on Saturday against ECU. In your mind, what are some of the keys to coming away with a victory in that one?
You know, just like the last 4 games, you know, we want to out-rebound teams. You know, we want to come out a more aggressive team as far as energy and effort. You know, I would like to, in this game, you know, not have one of their players go off for 20-plus points. You know, I think we've been giving up a lot of points to individual players, and I would like to hold ourselves accountable as a team to not let one player, you know, score that many points. But, you know, other than that, just some minor things that we want to tweak and continue to get better at. You know, I just want us to come out and play the same type of basketball we've been playing, and it's not about the score and the result. It's about how you start the game, how you finish the game, and what type of teammates you are throughout. And
that's been a recipe for success for your team here as of late, Coach. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully we can continue this role here on Saturday.
Good. I look forward to everybody coming out on Saturday, 2 o'clock at Fifth Third.
All right, that's head coach Jamelle Elliott as the Bearcats look to extend their win streak to 5 as they will take on ECU here on Saturday at 2 o'clock.